Well, the greenhouse is really filling up the third week of October, and got some weak spots in the siding, but we gotta get them fixed up. And we closed it in, brought in the hibiscus and other different plants we had outside. Made this little planter the other day. Put some rooted cuttings in it of ice plant, and that'll be filled up and ready to go outside somewhere next year. And I have my shampoo ginger. It looks very yellow compared to some of the other stuff. Back there we have spiral ginger, also called insulin plant. Yellow dragon fruit. Got some taro coming in right there. And I love these Queen of the Night cactus. By the way, I just got 2 new cactus today. I've got them on another video. And I've got to repot this one. It's kind of come out of the pot. But very cool looking. So we just got stuff everywhere. Got tomatoes that we cut tips off of our summer tomato plants. Got them in here. They're rooted, ready to go to some bigger pots for the winter. This is another one like my Queen of the Night, but it's a little different in that it does have thorns, and it gets these long skinny growths on it, where the Queen of the Night stays, maintains its flat blade no matter how long it gets, and it doesn't have any thorns. So I'll be interested in seeing what happens with that one. There's all kinds of stuff starting here. There's little cactus seedlings. Some agaves, bunch of Russian 26 pomegranates I potted up, trying to save them. Some of them they got too hot outside in the pot they were in. It kind of cooked the roots, so we're seeing if we can save them. So just things stuck everywhere. This is the Starfish Cactus carry-on plant. I had a video about that here a while back. It's got some very cool flowers. There's more of it down there. There's more of it right there. There's the thornless cactus pads I've got to plant, and there's some more of it right here. So Christmas cactus. I showed this the other day, a little planter we made out of the end of a pallet. Got some ice plants, some string of bananas in it. And we got stuff hanging everywhere. Purple juice, more ice plant, more Queen of the Night in a hanging basket. That really does well like that. Believe it or not, that's a little dragon fruit that's going crazy in a hanging basket. What we call airplane plants. Queen of the Night again. Some string of bananas. A little bit of everything everywhere. This is my mother plant of ice plant. She's looking a little sad right now, but it'll be all right. Over there, we've got more hanging baskets. So, anyways, just little succulents everywhere in this area, including our aloes and our agaves. We've got little agaves and aloes scattered everywhere. This side of the greenhouse here, in ground, there's a little, I don't know how they do, but sweet potato starts all in the ground down through there. Got my Hamlin orange tree, some dragon fruits here. You see them there. These are rooted cuttings of dragon fruit I need to repot. And some I potted up the other day. Some more of the same there, dragon fruits. More of them that I potted up the other day back in there. Things just get tucked around, tucked everywhere. The seedling mango that suffered, I was watering and accidentally sprayed the whole plant. It was actually city water, so it didn't like that chlorine. It should come back. Them leaves will die off. Of course, I've showed these before. Cherimoyas, I've got several of them. Here's another one. It's a lot healthier looking shape. And of course, they're from seed, so they can vary. Seedlings, each one has a little different genetic. I'm looking, this one back here has a little bit different shaped leaves than that one back there, and they're from the same fruit, same plants. Same seed of the same fruit. These got a little chlorosis going on. Need to put maybe some fertilizer to them, but them are all the same. Same seedlings. Cherimoya. Got a little fig here. I've got some more figs on the other side of the greenhouse. And there's a little graft I did there. Citrus graft. And little apple graft there. It ain't doing too hot. We'll see how it does by the end of the winter. There's another mango seedling. I've actually got a mango seedling in ground right here by the stick. It lost all of its leaves, the same thing. The water of the day, but it's all still green. It should bud back out. I'm not real worried about it. Avocado seedlings. A lot of this I've already showed before. Peanut butter fruit tree. And I've got a Satsuma mandarin tree there, bumper crop. Meyer lemons down there. And a little bit of everything. Down in there, I've got some little guava plants coming up. Underneath this papaya. There's some Malabar spinach. That's good for just snacking on. It's really good to kind of saute it into my scrambled eggs in the morning. And so we'll continue on around. I'm really proud of these grapefruit. These are seedlings, 2-year seedlings. I've been pinching the top to make them more bushy since they're going to be in the greenhouse. I don't need them getting super tall. Some more pomegranates down here. There's a goji berry plant right here. And there's some flowers, goji flowers. Pretty cool. There's my mulberry I've showed off 2 or 3 times. I'm proud of it. It's a grafted top, and both side branches are grafted on. Illinois everbearing. This is onto a native mulberry here, East Texas native mulberry. Pineapple guava. I actually have one fruit on it right there. And they suffered outside, but I have my my ginger and my turmeric in these pots, hoping it'll come back around. White bird of paradise tucked over there. Underneath these bananas and these papayas, and another banana over there. And on the other side, lots of angel trumpets. So yeah, it's a little jungle in here, especially getting around this far end of the greenhouse. A bunch of figs down this row and other plants, but see, there's some papaya for you to see. And we've got these angel trumpets, brugmansias, several big pots down through. We brought them in from outside that. There's got some Queen of the Night cactus planted in with it. And so brugmansias, grafted pears, bird's eye peppers, peach seedlings, grafted apples, some more various chili peppers there, and white sapote. Got 3 of them, all 3 of them pots right there, white sapotes, and moringa tree here and here, both of them big pots. So a little bit of everything. Here's some datura. Also, some people call it devil's trumpet. Look at them spiky seed pods. We got more seeds around here. Seeds all fell in all my other pots. In the springtime, I have some things sprouting everywhere. I have more than I can handle. Actually, this in here, I transplanted it and it didn't do too hot. But its sisters on either side of it are still doing okay. Check this out. This is my pride and joy right now. These papayas. I think it's so awesome. Some fruit back over there. Right underneath this big banana. So just another, some of y'all may get tired of it, but I figure I'm around it every day and I don't get tired of it, so somebody will probably appreciate the videos. So still don't have the cardboard covered. Got this 3 or 4 or 5 layers thick, depending on where you walk in here. We put wood chips and mulch over top of it, and it'll have this will be a living floor greenhouse. And just like most of the stuff down the middle here is planted directly into the ground. And I can do that anywhere in the greenhouse. Pick up these trimmers here, pruners. I've got to fasten the bottom of this plastic on the back side. But this side here I was showing a while ago, this was actually, I put this down a couple months ago. It was nearly 6 inches thick of wood mulch and mulched wood. It's been outside rotting for most of the year. Mixed with some other soil, it's pretty rich. And everything I've put in it has done pretty good. Some of the stuff's in pots and some of it's actually planted directly into that side there. Next year I'll try to put some more stuff in. I've got 8.5 foot sidewalls, so I can put things in here like some guavas and different things that won't get super duper tall. And even some of the things like some of my citrus I could put over here and keep the tops trimmed down. So my fish tank, they've been thriving in there for a couple years now, and I use the water to water in new starts and stuff, and it's good for my plants. The fish don't mind. The go fish, they kind of like that water. They do get fed, but it's not filtered water or anything. Only thing happens here is as I take water out, I put more water in, fresh water into it. So anyway, this is another one of my little things I'm really proud of and hoping it takes off. Getting started in a couple of orchids. We need to get some more. I showed this in a video the other day, this piece of stump that I'm working on. Been selectively carving out some of the extra stuff and using a wire wheel on it, and want to put some orchids on there. So pretty interesting little piece there. And I've got some other old pieces around the house that I'll start eventually cleaning them up, getting them kind of trying to pull out their weirdest and neatest looks to them, and then plant some orchids on them, hang them around the greenhouse. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. I know it's a long one, but I love being in here. And it's more than a greenhouse. There's a lot of stuff stored in here, but eventually that will all go away. These are actually onions from this year we grew in the garden. They did pretty good for us. We'll just keep them out here till we need them in the house. And I had a plant outside of marshmallow that I got from the wild things, rose mallow actually, pink flowers. Got quite a bit of seeds from them. Try to get some of them going this spring and put them strategically where I need them. That mallow had come up from some wild seed I got and kind of scattered and had a plant, and it come up outside this wall right in my outdoor garden there, raised bed garden, and I had to cut it back to get the wall put on the other day. So anyways, hope y'all enjoy it. God bless.